That's like, that's gay. Man, I remember I came across the scene of a chick doing a dog. I was like, oh, this is hot. I was like, wait a minute.
What the fuck? Anybody who just got in here, we are watching, well, first off, Kylan is here, welcome him, but we are watching the Hodge twins debate or talk to, I don't know, Destiny. I think it should be fun. I haven't seen any of this. I just know that the Hodge twins are some of the funniest people on the planet, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. But all right, let's get into it.
Got Steven here, also known as Destiny. How you doing, Steven?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Now, people call this, what do you call it? Being a cuck?
Yeah.
Of course, that's the very first thing they ask.
You're a
That's the
cuck
one.
advocate.
Yeah.
We had some experience in that one. It was just a guy, he was like, into watching people have sex with his wife. I said, I got a twin brother. Can I bring him along? He said, the more the merrier. Long story short, we had sex with his wife. And
Why do you ask? If you fuck somebody with your twin brother, is that incest?
A little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
It's incest adjacent. That might be worse. That's worse, I think. What do you think is worse?
I think straight up incest is worse.
Well, no.
But
No, I meant like having somebody fuck your wife or fucking somebody's wife with your twin brother.
I think having someone fuck your wife is worse.
Okay. In the eyes of the Lord?
In the eyes of the Lord, you're all going to hell. But in the eyes of me, I think the wife handing off your wife is worse.
Either that's a great first 25 seconds. All right, let's see.
watched. I couldn't even get hard because he kept looking at me.
Was this the first time you guys had fucked in front of each other?
Yeah, it was like, it's weird because you
It feels like you looking at yourself. It's a weird.
Yeah, they are twins too, though. So that would add
you're
another.
straight. You're a straight guy.
I'm like bisexual-ish.
Bisexual.
Bisexual-ish. I don't think I'd ever date a guy, but I'll hook up with him.
What the fuck? That's gay splaining. Like if my wife came home and I was down sucking a dude's cock, she would say I'm gay.
Would she say you're gay or that's gay?
I'm gay.
Why is this music
What
so
is
loud?
a woman to you?
That is a great question.
Fuck, that's a really complicated question.
Man, come on, man.
That's an insanely fucking complicated question.
Yeah?
Okay, without diving too deep in all this dumbass shit, okay? Listen, okay? Jesus Christ, okay?
The fuck is Bigley?
Yeah, episode 14. We got Destiny.
Also, Hodge twins, I know you're watching this, obviously. I would change, like, the color maybe in the intro so people are more aware and turn the music down. Or pick a different song.
She got a black
turn it down.
name.
That wasn't even a
He
loud song.
loves to suck cock. He's known as the top liberal. Yeah. But before we get to his gay ass, we gotta pay the bills. Yeah. Optimally human. Yeah. All in one nutritional drink. Taste.
I'm skipping.
Got Steven here.
Wow, you
also
hater.
known as
Yeah.
Destiny. How you doing,
All right.
Steven?
Doing good? How you doing?
We're doing pretty good.
We got a
All
lot
right,
of
so our
shit to
goal
get
of
through.
this podcast, we came across you.
Dating Nick Fuentes, you did some
Yeah.
Fresh and Fit. The main reason why we want you here is because majority of
That's sad that they discovered him through Nick Fuentes. That tells you a lot.
people that came on our podcast, it's been conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put myself in, I'm just having
Box.
conservatives come on. I want to actually hear other people's perspectives.
Sure.
Right.
So, don't want to put myself in isolate myself like that.
Yeah, so we want to get your worldview, so we're going to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
What should we start with first?
Something
Relationships.
fucking retarded, probably.
Relationships. Now, you've been,
Yeah,
how
he
many
does
times have
look
you been
annoyed.
married?
Twice?
Twice.
Me too.
All right, good job.
Yeah.
Are you on your second one now? Or are you looking for your third?
No. This one's working.
that's
The
good.
first one I think I was just too young.
Okay.
I got married. I was 19. I was in the Marine Corps, and she got pregnant, and I was just trying to do the right
before and
thing. So
after.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So,
My first one was, I'm not like a big marriage guy. The first one was because of, it's a long story, but no, it's not that long. But if you know what the FAFSA is for financial aid for college and shit?
yeah.
Yeah, when you go to fill out the college student aid application and you're like, oh, are you an independent? Of course I am. Because you're thinking like your taxes, but the way that the college looks at you to be an independent or not, there's a whole other list of qualifications. So I've been away from my parents for 2 years, and then I realized that their gross income is going to determine my financial aid, even
Right.
though I don't get any support for them. So
Oh, yeah.
you either join the military, have a kid, kill your parents, get married, and of all the options. So me and my girlfriend in high school, we got married for financial aid. It worked for financial aid, and yeah.
Right.
And then my most recent wife, we got she was Swedish and I was American, so obviously I want to live with my fucking girlfriend. So the only way for her to live in the U.S. is to get a green card to get married. So
Yeah. My wife is an immigrant from Mexico City.
okay,
Yeah, she when Trump became president, she started freaking out. She thought she was going to get deported.
Yeah.
So
My wife too. My wife's from
Yeah.
Jalisco.
But the thing is, a lot of people understand like politics and the TV. They scare a lot of immigrants, a lot of people of color. So she was actually a legal resident being in the country, but she went to CNN. I'm not sure where, MSNBC, but she actually thought that Trump was going to come to our door to deport her. So
Yeah.
she
I've
became a
heard, yeah,
citizen.
people have like, you said she was a lawful person, so she had the green card?
Mhm.
Yeah, and yeah, people say shit like that. It's like, if we're deporting the green card people, they would have had to have gotten through, that's like 20, 30, 40 million people.
Yeah.
How many millions of people are going to start deporting in the United
Yeah.
States? Like, there's no way that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people get in relationships for a lot of different reasons. But your relationships have kind of been what's the word I'm looking for?
Extraordinary.
No, unconviction.
Very
Sure,
public.
Right.
Very different.
Now people call this what do you call it? Being a cuck.
Yeah,
You're
that's
a
the
cuck
one.
advocate.
Yeah.
It's like what Adam 22 is kind of doing, right? He
Yeah,
had
for
a
a while.
post.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if-
yeah.
Yeah.
We agree that there is a difference between being a cuck and being in an open relationship, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I would say they're
Not much, but
I would say they're fairly in the same realm, but they're different. Of
they're
course.
holding hands.
Yeah, yeah, they're cousins.
But so I want to ask you this.
They're related at the very least.
We have a little experience in this. Not actually. Well, we'll get to that.
Cuckoldry or?
I'll get to that.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
So what is it about? Do you like? It's a tough question.
Yeah, explain to us.
No, shut up. I'm asking a question. So what about? Do you? So you like watching other men have sex with your girl or your wife?
No, not really. No.
No.
No, explain to us. Explain to us.
So before the red pill shit, these were just called open relationships. But then after like the red pill stuff, people became obsessed. I call it cuck hunting, where people will like look for cuckoldry like fucking everywhere. Like if your girlfriend like fucked a guy, like 5 months before you started dating her, people call you like a cuck. It's like an insane obsession.
Oh, okay.
But the I mean, like I'd say I have a decently high sex drive. I like to fuck around. Obviously, I've got a lot of access being a YouTuber guy. And if I date
A lot of
somebody,
access.
a lot of access, yeah.
People
Yeah.
sliding in your DMs.
Yeah, of course, you guys, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
But the so like if I want to sleep around, I imagine if I'm going to date somebody, they're probably going to be sleeping around too, and yeah, because I don't think I could ever do. I know that in some of the communities, people advocate for these like one-sided, open-ended relationships, which just seems. I don't believe any of those actually work. I don't think they're even real. I think the girls are always fucking around. The guys are just naive.
Right.
So
I thought I was looking at it from a wrong perspective. I had a wrong impression. I thought you like watched your.
No,
Sure,
yeah, well,
yeah.
because that's a meme. Because if you're like nowadays, there's no such thing as like an open or poly, whatever the fuck. People just all like call it all cuckoldry. So it's like,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some experience in that when I was in Marine Corps.
Whoa.
No, this guy is like.
What's that? Well, I got to hear now. What's the experience?
I'll tell you. So, I was a horny bastard when I was like 20, right? So I lived in Orange County, California,
Uh-oh.
and it was the Orange County.
No wonder
racist
he's
paper
Repub.
that had a adult classified
That's
section.
where the racist whites
Yeah.
Oh
live.
no.
There's
And
no
this-
cell phones back then.
But it's no cell phones or anything like that. So keep that in mind. It's like all we had was pagers, right?
Fucking
So
ear itches, dude.
I created an online account. Well, it's not even online. The internet wasn't even big yet. You would call this phone number, set up an account.
Oh, wow.
Forgot how you pay for it. You would pay it over the phone or whatever, and they give you minutes. So you would go on this thing, right? So yeah, my name's Keith Hodge. I'm 6'2", black male. I'm in shape. I got green eyes and shit. You put your profile out, and then people hear your profile, and then they respond if they're interested. 3-4 days went by. I wasn't getting no love. I was like, man, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, racist, huh?
Yeah, racist people. They're not Negroes. But anyway, finally, I get a message. I'm like, I got one message. So I push the pound to hear
Why
the
does
message.
Destiny
It's a
look
guy.
uncomfortable? From what I understand, he doesn't love speaking to people like this, but hey, I don't know.
I'm like, oh fuck, a homosexual, right? But it wasn't even that.
Yeah.
It was just a guy. He was like into watching people have sex with his wife.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Looking for that big black bull. Yeah, that BBC. That's what he's looking for. Yeah,
Right.
it runs along those communities a lot. Yeah.
yeah. So I said, you know what? This sounds kind of interesting. I said, but I'm not. Man, this dude might have to be Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit. So I said, I got a twin brother.
Oh, that's why, bro.
Can I
Because
bring
I'm
him
like, bro, if you're trying to fuck somebody's wife, why is the first thing that comes to your mind? Well, let me bring my brother with me. But I guess if it's for protection, I guess.
Oh, he said the more the merrier.
So B
And I-
keeps going.
Shut up! I'm telling the story. So I pick up Kevin. We get there. There's a white couple. They're in like the 50s. And big house. He's a lawyer.
Very fluent, man.
Yeah, and she's his secretary, and they work together. And we're talking. And I see a picture of 2 twin kids. I'm like, oh, you have twins. I was like, where are they? Oh, they're at grandma's house tonight. You ain't got to worry about them. But long story short, we had sex with his wife, and he watched.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Because I couldn't even get hard because he kept looking at me.
Was this the first time you guys had fucked in front of each other?
Yeah, it was like, it's weird because you're looking at you're looking
It
at
feels
yourself.
like you looking at yourself.
The weird. And the guy's freaking me out. He's walking around stroking it, right?
And this dude, he's about this tall.
Yeah.
Short, fat, bald white guy. And
Yeah.
his mushroom tip is as wide as this.
No, it wasn't that big. It was like that bottle right there.
Well,
It was like this.
That's still pretty wide.
yeah.
That's huge.
Who you gonna fuck with that?
And he had Frankenstein stitches on the side of it.
Oh my God.
He had some kind of surgery. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
And when I went up,
He
in
was
his-
cock gazing, huh?
well, you couldn't help because I was doing it. Then he just busted in the room. This fat pot belly Ron Jeremy looking dude.
You know, he's supposed to be watching you, right? Not the other way around. For
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he wasn't. He was just.
We was freaking out because he's watching us. Watch.
Oh,
But
wow.
one girl, 3 guys in a room. The girl's getting the least attention, huh? You guys
Yeah.
are all. Jesus. She's just along for the ride. Yeah.
He was freaking me out. He had a Frankencock. It's the biggest cock I ever saw in my life. I thought I was hard. This dude had a horse cock.
I
But
don't
anyway,
think
I thought though.
he probably had some enhancements.
Yeah, but
Stitches are for augmented.
yeah, but that's what I was thinking because I have seen online people saying you're a cuck, but you're not a cuck. You
Just open relationship.
Yeah.
yeah. So, do you think
He
that's
does
what
seem
hurt
irritated.
your marriages?
My.
Or do you think they
like,
were really
whatever,
love
man.
marriages? You just did it for like.
I love the people, but I'm not like a marriage guy. I'll do it if I need to. Like if I date somebody and they're from like another country, it's like, well, we have to get married, otherwise we can't live together.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna do a fucking long distance relationship. But like,
Right.
if there were 2 people, I think the only time I'd ever like get married, like if I needed to, would
Mhm.
probably be like if there was a kid involved, just because of the financial stuff and the paperwork and the
Mhm.
because it's weird otherwise. Because there's like you're gonna live with a woman and pay child support to her while you're like taking your kid to school and custody. It'd be weird, yeah. So,
Mhm.
but otherwise, yeah, I'm not like a big.
Yeah, you don't like traditional marriage because you think that that social contract is more in favor of the female over the.
Fuck no.
No.
Jesus Christ, no, absolutely not. I just, sorry, I fought against a lot of people that say that. No, it's not even about that. I just,
That's the
my
whole,
life is just so
that's the whole red pill argument.
unconventional. I'm sure even for you guys, right? Like just the crazy online shit, the putting out content, people saying things about you, people, I don't know, they go after like family members or whatever if you start
Yeah, they
fighting
go
with
after
people.
my daughter and stuff.
Yeah, it's wild. So whatever relationships I'm in, they're probably gonna look like pretty unconventional.
He's like
My whole life is,
Spider-Man.
very unconventional.
Exactly.
Work like 14 hours a day, travel
He has to protect the people he loves.
around the world or the
Wow.
United States. Yeah, everything's just really weird. So,
Okay, so you're straight. You're
um,
I love how that's the follow-up question.
I'm like bisexual-ish.
bisexual.
Bisexual-ish. I don't think I'd ever date a guy, but I'll hook up with him.
What the fuck?
I don't want to date a dude. It's
Yeah?
fucking gay.
What's
fuck?
What?
Think I'm gonna fucking cuddle with a homie after sucking his dick? How fucking nasty would that be? Holy shit.
Well, when I think of bisexual, I think of gay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah. It's
Like what's
then I'm either
like-
lying
that's
about the
like-
gay side or I'm lying about the straight
Yeah.
side. So I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out one day.
so you don't consider yourself gay? You're bisexual.
Yeah, like gay light.
That's gay split.
Gay light.
Gay light is funny.
Yeah, because look, straight people have sex with straight people, right?
Yeah.
And then
Hopefully.
you have,
Bro, this guy really doesn't understand the concept of being bisexual. Like, what is this, fucking 1983? Goddamn, bro. We got to evolve a little bit there, my friend.
gay people, they'll fuck anything.
What you do?
That's why I say when I look at
Oh,
bisexual.
so it's like gay, like bisexual. Your version of bisexual, or
Yeah, when I think of bisexual, I just think of gay because gay people have sex with both. It's just gay.
they fuck.
What? Does he think all gay dudes fuck chicks? Is that what he thinks?
Anything.
He said
Yeah,
whatever.
Like
what
like,
does the
He's
homo and
thinking
homosexual
pan.
mean?
Hmm.
Does that just mean one? Like you just fuck one thing?
I don't know. Well,
Yeah, no shit. Come on.
Listen, if that's what gay is to you,
Prefixes, Destiny? You're asking too much.
then I'm gay. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yes,
if I
yes,
came
sir.
home,
Okay.
like if my wife came home and I was down sucking a dude's cock, she would say I'm gay.
Yeah.
Even though
Would you say you're gay or that's gay?
I'm gay.
You are gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think how most people look
I
at
came across a couple
No,
online.
not really.
This dude is dating a trans woman,
Yeah, Josh. Exactly.
and he said he sucks her off. She has a
Okay.
cute little penis that looks like a clitoris.
Okay.
He
So the
doesn't-
opposite of the Frankencock. Okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't consider himself gay.
Okay.
I was like, that's gay.
What is this?
I don't know.
What are we watching?
This is like an adult talking to two children. Oh, he doesn't consider himself gay, but like that's gay. Well, there you go. Holy shit. Oh god. Oh god.
What is this?
I don't know. Like I said, 3 hours of this. Holy fuck! I don't know how he did it.
Why are you gay?
Oof.
Do you see it differently, or
I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. I don't think about the. I guess I'm more interested in the underlying content than the label for it. I don't really care as much. Yeah.
yeah, you don't pay too much of what straight gay. You don't really care.
No, I don't really think too much about it now.
Yeah, so you ever think about marrying a guy since the women ain't working out?
You just said.
It's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
It would be easier, I think, because guys are just better in every way. That's why the red pill guys say don't live with your girlfriend, don't live with your wife. Just fucking move in with your bros who enable you to be better and stronger. And yeah,
True. Very
So
not gay
you
thing to
slept with a
think.
guy before?
Hooked up with a guy before, yeah.
Hooked up? What do you mean, like just sucking cock?
Basically, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, slobbing on some.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, we didn't have to break out the Vaseline you guys had earlier. So nothing like that, thankfully.
No, hey, Destiny's talking about this. Before the show started, I had this Vaseline right here because I can't find my chapstick. Okay. What was
Yeah,
I gonna
for
go
real.
to?
The hard-hitting questions, exactly.
Yeah, this whole cocksucking just. I didn't know you were
When did you
bisexual.
when did you determine? When did you first realize you was attracted to men?
I don't know. I think it was like late 20s. I was like, oh, why not try it? Fuck it.
Late 20s?
Damn.
Late 20s? Why not try it? Fuck it? Bro, that's wild. That's... What? That's a thing? Late 20s. Is he trolling?
Hey. Everybody moves at their own pace.
That's a slow-ass pace. To find out you might be attracted to dudes?
Hey, when you get so much pussy, apparently it just gets more.
I guess it's real. I guess it's real. You get famous, you start fucking a bunch of women. Maybe you do just start sucking dicks.
Let's just see what boot hole is like.
He's just honest about it. It's like, yeah,
Oh
I
my
fucked like
goodness.
300 women already. Might as well. Put a dick in my mouth, see what happens. See how it goes.
Got
What?
nothing better to do. It's Tuesday,
Late,
2:45.
exactly. Late 20s is now that is fascinating.
Sure, why not? You only live one life, you know?
Dude,
Is
you're
he-
very
He
open
can't be
minded.
fucking her. He's
Whatever,
he
dude. I'll
can't
try
be-
anything
it.
once.
Wake up! I'm gonna suck a cock today. I've like, I don't know. I've
Like
never.
I knew I was attracted to girls like
Yeah.
like very early age, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty normal. I feel the same.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
even 20,
We're the same
Leon.
way.
Late 20s.
Everybody, it's the last week to enter the win. Now keep Rubicon. If you're in another 10th camper. Yeah.
A Rubicon.
Bisexual stuff.
A camper.
And then what do you think caused the bisexual stuff to come on?
Yeah.
Do you think it's like bad experiences with women, or
No, I think it's
Porn
just
or
trying. I'm just curious.
do you watch porn?
I do indeed watch porn, yeah.
You think that may have led to it? Because porn, man, that take you down some damn dark rabbit holes.
we speak from experience.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know. I've heard people talk about that, but I've never had that. Like, if you were to go through, like, when I go to jerk off to porn, I'm looking at, like, blowjobs or people fucking. I've never gone down, like, the crazy
Oh yeah. Oh, give
I
it
would-
time.
give it time. I mean, I'm 35. I feel like if it was going to happen, it would have happened by this point.
No, it's going to hit you when you least expect it.
Well,
Yeah,
for
that's what you
you,
thought.
you never. Yeah,
Hey,
exactly,
I
right?
went down some.
Probably thought you were never going to suck a dick when you were 22, but shit, things change quickly.
He said late 20s.
Because see, porn, that shit puts a tumor in your brain,
A tumor.
and then it metastasizes and goes to your dick. And it fucking you like, man. I remember I came across the scene of a chick doing a dog. I was like, oh, this is hot. Then I was like, wait a minute.
What the fuck? What? I feel like you got some things to confess, my friend.
Oh man.
What the fuck is going on?
Was this before or after you finished?
I gotta stop myself.
I feel like you could say the same for like any hobby. Like I think that you can jerk off to porn responsibly, or you can go crazy with it. But I think that's true like anything, right? Like like you look at a video game, you can play a video game for an hour or whatever, or you got people who lose their entire fucking
he said he
lives
stopped
games,
himself,
like sitting up all day.
Yeah,
We don't know when he stopped himself.
Smoke some weed every now and then to relax or hang out with friends, or you could be a guy that has to smoke every single fucking day because of anxiety or just sleep or whatever. So hobbies are good servants but bad masters, and too many people let their hobbies run their lives or whatever they get obsessed with. So.
That's true. You got to take accountability and be responsible for your own actions.
Porn,
Too much
hobby?
porn can.
Yeah, you know what saved me?
What?
Christ
Yeah.
put his hands on me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
when you're
looked up,
jerking off to fucking girls, fucking dogs, you need the Lord.
So his blonde hair, blue eyes looking at me. He said, "Thou shalt not stroke of thy dick of any more." I was free.
Jesus.
Blue-eyed Jesus. Huh?
Yes, blonde blue eyes.
Moses left that commandment up on the mountain. That was the 11th one. God wasn't done inscribing yet.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, porn. I had to give that up.
Yeah.
I think if you could do without it, it's probably good. But I think that's almost true of any kind of like vice-ish thing.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't play any games, it'd probably be better for you. If you didn't
It was.
do any
They
drugs,
tried
it'd
to
probably be
find
better
the
for you. If you
closest
never
one
drank
to blonde
alcohol,
they
it'd be
could.
better for you.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
IRL.
balance it out.
Well, it all
IRL
depends on the
sure.
person, really. Some people, alcohol could be done recreational, and some people, it just turns into an addiction. Yeah. It all depends on
So
the person.
wise.
I think the thing that frustrates me the most about talks about like bad vices, like porn or drugs, is people never talk about like how to use them responsibly. People take a zero-sum approach.
Yeah.
So if you walk around, it's like, do you guys remember Dare? Dare, it was like the anti-drug shit. How old are you guys?
Oh yeah, Dare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm old. I remember that.
Okay, yeah. It was a big, I grew up until I was like 25. I thought if I smoked marijuana, my fucking dick would fall off. I
Right.
you just hear the dumbest shit. Yeah, I wish people just, rather than focusing on like, don't ever do this and don't ever do that, be like, this is what you should be aware of. And if this is happening, you probably need to slow down or you need to stop. Like, being aware of like signs that something is unhealthy rather than just like thinking some things are always good and some things are always bad, I think would be better.
True.
I think that's a very responsible approach.
That's true. Yeah. Very true.
People act like if you don't masturbate to porn for like 2 months, you can
maybe the weed makes you gay. Yeah, that's what they should really tell the kids.
fucking levitate or something. Is kind
Use
of
Destiny as an
That doesn't-
example.
Especially the Christian conservatives.
That's not
Yeah,
a
some-
deterrent anymore.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, it probably will be for some of them though. Just the fakers.
A
Yeah.
sin.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
God's watching you when you bust your nuts.
and you know they're busted to the craziest shit too, because those guys are always looking at the wildest fucking shit, man.
The
My
conservatives?
God. Oh yeah, they always are. You go to like the Mormon fucking states, you look at that's like the highest instance of gay porn and shit. I don't know why, but
Hey,
gay
do you
porn?
remember you know who Turning Point USA is, right?
yeah, Charlie Kirk, right?
Yeah, Charlie Kirk. They had a porn star actually attend one of their events.
Well, she went there. She wasn't invited, but she decided to pay the money
bought
and
tickets.
fly in. They found out who she was, and they kicked her out.
I'm like, how did they find out who she was?
Every motherfucker is looking at. Wait a second.
How
Yeah,
did
and
they
kicked
find
her
out?
I didn't like
That's
that.
the one thing. I don't believe in censorship, and us being conservatives, we don't like censorship, right? And then they
True,
do the
true.
exact same thing. Same
Well-
thing that goes for Candace.
What's kind of thing with the donors? They got donors,
Yeah,
and there's pictures. Money is the root of all evil. So
yeah.
That's what
But
it
they call out the left when they do it, but they don't call it.
Is Charlie Kirk Mormon?
I think that like the problem is that I think people sometimes take hard stances on stuff, and
I know he's like kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because he's Repub or if he's that Mormon.
the stance is not. They think they've got like a really hard stance on a thing, but in reality, there's just some factual thing they disagree with. So like nobody is a free speech absolutist, because as soon as you say like, oh, well,
Catholic?
should you be able to
Oh,
post
that
child
makes
porn?
sense.
Like it's like, okay, well, no, not that.
Right.
Oh, okay. Should you be able to like
Someone
post
in
somebody's
the
address
chat
for people to go
trolling
kill
got
them?
it.
Oh, okay, maybe not that. It's like, okay. So we're not like ultra free speech absolutists. There's some boundaries we have to draw. We just need to decide where to draw the boundaries. Same thing with like as controversial as they are, like vaccine mandates, right?
All right, people. All right, here it is. Real ones. I like that. Real ones.
you'll get sick and you can still transmit it, but you're less likely to die from it. Like I don't
Welcome
think that
back.
vaccine.
Yeah. Been playing quarterback, I think.
I don't say anything.
But I
I
don't think they
believe
should have
you.
been.
It is finally here.
Oh damn! See, I would have had to wait all this time to piss. I couldn't have done that.
Beautiful package.
Looks black man.
So is that kind of like, is this like the conservative version of like the A1 Greens or whatever it is?
New man. Wanda, the healthy life.
Yeah.
No disrespect,
Trans
no
rights.
disrespect.
How many people actually scroll
What is
past
it?
the first page of Google? Like, let's be
Ooh,
real.
not a lot.
Me. Yeah.
That's why it's a
Trans
problem.
rights.
I don't care if it's implemented; it's where it's implemented.
I like how we're still on this. No, I'm
It's
with
more
you.
entertaining than
Trans
this.
right. What trans rights means is that if you don't have people investing money into surgeries and everything, you're never, ever, ever going to see another Franken dick again in your life. Because I bet that dick was the beneficiary of a whole bunch of research
Man,
going
I'm
to
still
bottom
scarred
surgery.
by that. Yeah.
So is he apparently on two sides.
Frankie cock.
Oh wow. See, that's quick.
Trans rights. That conversation is also super political.
Yeah. Yeah.
On like a very basic, like on the very, 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 very fundamental, like scientific, biological, psychological side of it, it seems like there are some people that for whatever reason their
My
brains.
fan. But Justin, you're the most racist one I have. What are you talking about? You are the leader of the Kahmal is racist thing. And I will continue to say, I'm acceptable racist. Okay, I'm within the boundaries of good person, somewhat of decent.
Seem to be sexed differently than
And
their
I can live with that, bro. I can live with that.
bodies, and in all the therapeutic, whatever the fuck, and trying to get people
What's
therapy and
Franken
trying to
dick? You
get people
gotta go
medication.
back.
So there's
And
no
I
way.
think there's some truth to that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it
These
seems like
people are
there's
not doing this shit for nothing.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know now, but generally in the past,
So
yeah.
you're doing it for shits and giggles, huh?
Yeah, we
The,
totally
well, like
aligned.
the 85% of trans people that are now like non-binaries at college, that's a separate thing.
Yeah.
But for like trans people, for actual trans people, it seems like there's an issue there, and it seems like of all the ways to treat them, you can either change the mind or change the body, and changing the mind hasn't seemed to work, so then you help them
Yeah.
change the body basically.
Don't
yeah.
seem like any of this shit's working.
Well, I mean, like
Yeah.
the changing the body works for like those types of
feel
treatments
like
work, but the issue
this
is that
is-
now because it's again it's such a political
should be
issue,
wrong.
now there's like trans is
it
more
doesn't
like an
need-
aesthetic than.
Yeah.
Like,
Alan, anything you want to watch that you think would be more interesting?
Let's
Little
scroll the
kids.
trending page of
Young-
YouTube.
Oh God.